Welcome, welcome. Well, I'll tell you something. If this all works tonight, I'll be absolutely amazed. Very proud of myself, but absolutely amazed. So, I really wanted to do this. I wanted to do this format. I wanted to do it this way by myself because I wanted to. There's several reasons, but I just really wanted to. And so, this really what I want to do is get more detailed. And so, in doing it this way and presenting outfits to you, what's in the store or what's in the catalogs, I just felt like we could get more complete. And as we go through tonight, I'll show you what I'm talking about, and I hope you understand. So recognize that I can't see the questions. I have this really big monitor, so be patient with the questions. Like, I'll go look at them, but hi everybody. It's just, we'll figure this out better. We just spent so much time working on it as it was. We just had to say, okay, this is good. So anyway, again, this is the technological side, which is not my forte. However, it's just really fun to do it, and it's really fun to know how to do it. And like I said, I'll get better. So what I want to do tonight is I want to talk fashion. And so many, I get so many emails, and guys, I cannot answer all the emails I get. And sometimes I answer them and I feel really snippy. I can't answer this. So I try to come up with different ways to answer them so that helps you and that helps us. So that's what this is. This is kind of my idea of possibly what could help you a little bit more. All right. And like I said, I can't see the questions. They're too far away. The monitor is really big, but I can't, the questions are too small. However, I want to start because I don't want this to be long. I want to try to do it in 30 minutes. We may not, and it's okay if we don't. But I want this to be a quick place where you can come and say, gosh, what should I sew? What's in the stores? What's current? What's fresh? Where do I get the fabrics? I've done all of that for you. I've put it in these neat little packages. So let's get started. Okay, so I want to first show you this picture because what I want you to understand is fashion is very personal. When we talk about fashion, we talk about, I want you to know that I reference what's new and what's current, and yet at the same time, I want you to recognize that it's been modified. It's been toned down a little bit. We talk about the monochromatic look and how this is a monochromatic look. Maybe it's taken it a little bit too far. But I wanted to start with this just so that you knew, just so that you understand that fashion is according to each individual. It's not something that is prescribed. We all deal with fashion. You can say, oh, I don't do fashion. I do, but you do. We all do fashion. And so how we connect to fashion, I think, is very important. Okay, so one of the big trends right now is linen blouses. Very lightweight, very sheer linen blouses. And sometimes when I say sheer, they have like a tank top underneath, or, they're maybe a little less sheer, but there's a couple fabrics here that I've written down, a couple patterns here that I've written down, and I want you to look at them. So in both of these cases, we have these colors, we have these fabrics. They're just beautiful. And I put the patterns down so that you could see and get a good look at why not make a lightweight, beautiful, crisp linen blouse. It would be current, it would be on trend, it would be very fashionable, and they're just really flattering. So linen blouse is the first suggestion that I make. Notice the white pants are all over the place. White pants, just nothing shouts spring, more like white pants. And so we're going to see a lot of them. This is just one I put in because you notice the colors, but also what I want you to do is notice the shoes. So when we wear white pants, I get a lot of comments that when I wear white pants, what do I wear with them? And I want you to notice these shoes because in this case they chose to go dark, but we're going to see some other pictures where they actually chose to go lighter. Okay? All right, so here's a case exactly. I want to walk you through this. So this is a jacket I made. Well, it's the jean jacket. This is a French designer that I wanted to bring your attention to. The jacket is 340 euros, which is maybe about $380. It's about the same. A Lafayette 148, notice the blouse, and then of course it's paired with a white pair of pants. I want you to notice the shoes, and I want you to notice the handbag. And in this, I've got fabrics, I've got pattern numbers, I've got all of that stuff written down so that you can say, oh, I really like this look. This is the look I want to go after. You may have some of it in your closet already. You may decide, oh, I need some of that in my closet. This poppy color jacket, the jacket I have on, I'm going to close this for a minute. I just absolutely love it. The fabric that was Lafayette 148, we have that so very close to what it is. And that fabric is, I don't think I have a, yeah, I don't know that I have a number on it, but it's poppy and it's a print. And I made 225. I made the asymmetrical skirt, the Celine's gathered front. And there is a class starting on that pattern. It actually starts tomorrow, actually. Starts tomorrow. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to have to go up and read your questions because I can't see them, and I want to see them. Okay, so that's the poppy color, the jacket. So we have two fabrics that are poppy colored. We have one that's 100% cotton, it's like a denim, and we have one that's a cotton poly. So the goal for me to list these is so you can see the cotton denim, one is more expensive than another. You can say, okay, this is my budget. I can get that budget with this fabric, or I can get that budget. I like 100% cotton. I want to do 100% cotton, and you can decide to spend that money. Those are all decisions we get to make when we are shopping and spending money and making our own clothes and all of those things. This is the poppy color that I was talking about. This is a Lafayette 148. This is a woven blouse, but our fabric is so similar to this. It was, like I said, it was just stunning to me. White slacks. I chose because I have on a olive, because olive is in the poppy color. I'm going to close this out. Sorry, you guys. Because poppy, when you look at the fabric that I made it with, it has a lot of olive in it, so I decided to go on olive bottom. Olive is like a new base color, like a khaki, an olive. They're all considered base colors, so I can wear an olive. If I don't really want to wear white says sporty and casual. So if I don't want to do that and go quite that far, I can do an olive, or I can do a khaki, I could do a black, and just the fabric or the outfit communicates much differently. All right, in this case, I wanted you to see that this is a Ralph Lauren, and it's a plaid, or I'm sorry, it's a linear pant. It's a pinstripe pant. And this is, I wanted you to see all of the looks because the pattern we have is 3024. The fabrics we had, I listed them there. So the goal I want this to do is, I'm hoping we can just put fabric and pattern together and really visualize a little bit better. So because I want you to look at the outfit on the right and notice how it's so casual, just with a little white t-shirt. It's just a great look. And yet the pinstripe pants, especially this one pinstripe we have, it's a really good looking pinstripe. It's not just a one stripe pinstripe. It has red, it has a couple colors in there, but I think it would be just stunning. Again, notice the shoes and then notice the bag. I think it's really important when putting together an outfit to notice all of those details. So for a lot of these, I want to include the shoe color and the bag color. That way, if you're looking for shoes, or you can make sure that where the holes are, for me, I have 50 pairs of black shoes and no pair of navy shoes. So you can get to where you are filling your holes in your wardrobe and really expanding the looks you have, especially if you like the looks that are here. That's the goal. Okay, I wanted you to see this because of the price, and simply because we have something so very similar to this. Recognize whenever I have monochromatic, I can take the pieces apart or wear them together, which is why monochromatic, if we think monochromatic in our sewing, it's going to be so beneficial. So keep in mind that monochromatic is just a home run when it's together. It's flattering, you're thinner, you're taller, all of those things. It's just really, really a positive. I'm going to show you some fabrics that look great with this. I did the fabrics up there, but I want to show you interfacing and how interfacing plays a role But I just want you to take a look at this. Like I said, it's a beautiful light blue. It's just a really pretty piece. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this fabric because this was the fabric that I recommended that we use. I have a couple. One of the fabrics, let's go back to these pinstripe pants. It was black. The ones that I showed you were darker. This is a pinstripe linen that we have. I shouldn't say pinstripe. It's a stripe and it's variegated. And this would be so beautiful in a pair of slacks. Very jean looking, very casual, and yet so on trend. And then with a white shirt, it would be outstanding. And this fabric number is 8009. So I wanted to share that with you. This is the linen that we have, and that was the number that I put up there. But I wanted to play a little bit and show you fusible. I get a lot of questions on fusible. And I used to talk about fusible all the time, and then I figured everybody just knows, what I'm saying when I talk about it. And so I've kind of chilled out on talking about it. But when you take a regular fabric, and this is a linen, and it's kind of an open weave, and I want it to be something more stable. You can use the fabric just like it is, but if I say I want to make a jacket out of it, it's exactly what I want, that's when I go to my fusibles. And here what I did is I fused the fabric, and I fused it with a black. This has got a black behind it, and I'm hoping you can see. What that black does is it darkens that fabric just a little bit, and here you see it with a white behind it, and you can see with a white behind it, you really can't even see any difference of the fabric. So what you want to do is do a couple test swatches. To me, I think white and black fusible are kind of basics in your closet or, in your stash. So what it does though is when I'm doing a lapel or if I'm doing something of that nature, it just gives so much body and depth and it stabilizes the fabric. So if I'm using something like this that's open weave, and I want it to be a little more stable than the natural fiber, that's when I'm going to go in and fuse it. And the fusible stabilizes it, it retards the wrinkling, it just gives that jacket the body that jacket's going to need. And the reason I bring it up is I went to the store and saw this outfit, the blue, and it was fused. The jacket was fused. The pants were not, but the jacket was. And you can see that jacket just had the body that jackets need to have in many cases, especially when I'm using a lighter fabric. Okay, so the fusible, I talked about that. The patterns, when we're talking about the white pants, we've got a linen. The fabric numbers are 8019. We've got a stretch Lululemon, that's 8020. And we've got a real light sheer, that's 8018. So we've got you covered when it comes to white. You've got a woven, a knit, and then a real lightweight sheer gauze if you want to do like a linen shirt. The lightweight linens that I talked about, the purple, it's just beautiful. What to do with it. So I think a lot of times we look and we see the fabrics and then we go, okay, but now what do I do with them? And that was the reason I wanted to get to tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through and I need to see these questions. So let me go back and see if I can't see the questions. Okay. I'm going to go around. You guys hang on so that I can see what I'm doing. And let me answer the questions. Hang on. Like I said, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to get a monitor to where I can actually see the monitor. Okay, so I'm not sure I can still see, but let me just try. Let me just try this. Okay, the POM Giorgio's top says 1 or 2-way knit, but the envelope says 2-way on the inside. You can use either 1 or 2-way. I think our biggest problem is that the fabric. I didn't put this back on. Sorry, you guys. The sewing industry has really named knits incorrectly. there's no such thing as a four-way stretch. And so it gets to just be confusing. You just need a net. For Giorgio's top, you just need a net that goes around the body. That's all you need. It doesn't have to go up and down. The only time you need a knit that goes up and down is when you're dealing with pants. Most everything else, or when you're wrapping something tightly around the neck and you need stretch in both directions. But most of the other time, you only need stretch in one direction. Okay, let me see if I can scroll this and go down with it. Hang on a minute here. Gosh, you guys, I just can't figure out how to get into the questions. I've got this bar here, but it's appearing to something else. It's not very good to have it live if I can't figure out the chat, can it? Okay, maybe there's nothing else on there. Are there questions beneath that? Oh, yeah, maybe that's the only question. I bought a fluid viscose. How do you wash it? I bought it the poppy cotton. Do you dry it in the dryer? So, okay, I figured it out, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so when you're dealing with a viscose are really durable fabrics. They're really good. I mean, I just think that if you give me one fabric that I've got to have in my wardrobe, I would do the viscose. The Italians have come up and created this fabric that is just really, really wonderful. It's really good. It's just terrific. It replaces the ITY and the drape and how thin and how good it looks. And yet it's much easier to sew with. It breathes. It's just a far superior fabric. And we're seeing the prices, they're a little bit higher, but we're starting to see them come down a little bit, and that's good news. I think that's really good news. That's what we want. So you can put it in the washer. Just keep in mind that a washer is, you're going to lose color in the washer. You're going to lose size in the dryer. So obviously we have to wash things, but we don't have to dry things. So it depends on you and how long you want that fabric to live, because every time you put it in the washer, and it depends on how hot your dryer is. And if it's really hot, you're going to lose more life than if it's just a tumble and if you hang it up to dry. So you can do all of it, but as far as what takes place and how you do it, it's all completely up to you. Okay? Where is pattern 148, Lafayette's blouse? I don't think it's Lafayette's blouse. I think it's 418, Fisher's pleated blouse. Is that what you're talking about? Lafayette. Pattern 148, Lafayette's blouse. Pattern 148, it's Lafayette's jacket. Okay, I'm figuring this out. It's a jacket, it's 1955. So you have to go in the jacket, it's not a blouse, it's a jacket. If that's the one you're talking about. I'm not sure it is, but that's what I can figure out. I'm late, but finally made it. We're happy to have you all. Hello from Louisiana. It's so nice to be able to see the chat, you guys. I figured it out, okay. It is working though, right? Y'all can hear me and you can see and everything. I almost feel like I want to start over because I feel like I was so... No, you got it all. Okay, hi from Sacramento. Who else is excited for the August 30th yoga pant class in Dallas? Oh, you guys, we're just going to have way too much fun. We just made a weekend. You guys find any excuse to get away from whoever, just come down to Dallas. Here's the shoes. I forgot to tell you about this. So Saturday, we're going to have the yoga pant fitting class. That's Saturday. This is the Labor Day weekend. And then Sunday, we're going to have the shoe fitting class. If anything, get into the shoe fitting class because Cindy can only handle 10 people in that class. And we can't do another class. Anyway, look at this was the Chanel fabric I was selling. And she took it and she made these shoes. Like they're the cutest things ever. And so you can have either a low top or you can do a high top. And then she made, are these so cute? She made these, the red, the high tops. They are just, I mean, they're so rich looking. They're just really cool. These Chanel shoes we figured would be at least $800. They're just the cutest ever. So anyway, that's the Labor Day weekend. We just figured we would have a whole bunch of fun. And the yoga pant we're going to do to where I have all the yoga pant pattern sizes made up. So you don't have to make a muslin. You don't have to do any of that. Just get on the plane. I think we included the pattern. So basically we would show you what changes had to be made, and then we would adjust the legs and, you know, do whatever different things you wanted to do with them. We would show you all how to do that. So it's just going to be a party at the store. And we figured that Saturday and Sunday would be a good Labor Day. And then you can go home Sunday night or stay Monday. You know, I mean, we're not going to be open, but you can kind of do whatever you want. But that is going to be a lot of fun. That's the goal, is to just have a fun sewing weekend. All right. Even Australia can come. That's a long way. Hello, everybody. Okay, so what are we going to sew? We're going to sew the jean jacket I have on. I just love this jacket. I mean, I just love this jacket. We have the fabric for it. It's right out there. It costs you $400 if you bought it. When is your next Q&A? It's a week from Thursday. Not this Thursday, but a week from Thursday. 3024 is the perfect pleated pant. Yeah, 3024, just FYI, it has two pant patterns in there. It has a pleated pant, but it also has the darted pant. Now, the reason I did that is because the leg and the hem is just a more updated version than the 3200. I like the 3200, but when I want a little wider hem, I go to the 3024. All right, and the 3024 also has a pocket. A lot of you just obsess over pockets. So I'm putting pockets in everything right now. So the 418 was for the linen blouse. The 575 was for the linen blouse. And the 623, that was also linen blouses. I think those would be amazing linen blouses. The 900 was for the jean jacket that I have on. 225 is the blouse that I have underneath, which I absolutely love this. I really like this outfit. And then 1900 is the blue, this blue. And we've got several different blues that you can do it in. If you decided to do it with a white pant, you could do the yoga pant and go with this white, you know, light fabric. So we've got, I think, some really good fabric pattern combinations that are fresh and current and really some good stuff. Okay. Yeah, I look terrible in pleats. No, you don't. You don't. You just don't know. You don't. They have to fit, and they have to be the right kind of pleats. They just can't be really, really big, and you can't follow it with a really big leg. Everyone can look slim in pleats, but they've just got to be done correctly. Is that a fair statement? Yeah. Okay. I did the yoga pants class a few years ago in Seattle. Yeah, I did. So that's why I decided you guys could just come here. What is the jacket pattern you are wearing? 900. 900 is jean jacket. And I love it. And then, you know, if we go back to the picture, let's go back to this picture for a little bit. Ooh, let's try to find it. Nope. Nope. Third time's a charm. There we go. Notice on this jean jacket, if you go back and start to notice the details, they did tone-on-tone buttons. I just wanted to do the snaps. I love my little silver snaps on here. But I mean, you know, I like that tone-on-tone. It's just a different look. So this is what I said, you guys. I really want to start to notice the details when we look at all this stuff. Blue should be worn with a taupe shoe, not a white. Your shoe should never be lighter than your garment. And a taupe bag. If you don't have taupe shoes, you should get them. All right, let's see what else y'all are saying here. Is your jean jacket designed to button up? No, jean jackets don't button up. Jean jackets don't close. Jean jackets are not, they're an accessory. Think of jean jackets as an accessory. They're really just the look of the jean jacket. That's it. You should not close a jean jacket. It will look stuffy and old and outdated. I don't know how to say that nicely, so I guess I didn't say that very nicely. But don't close a jean jacket. It should not be meant to be closed. You shouldn't fit it to where it should close. You shouldn't have it go all the way around your body. It should be open. Now you want it to hang straight. You don't want it to go out like that, but you don't want to close a jean jacket. No one closes a jean jacket. It just doesn't look good. I hate to be so brutal with you guys, but yet maybe I should. Great color combo. Thank you. I wasn't sure if it was the February POM or not. The February POM, no, what did we just do, the February POM? It wasn't the jean jacket. No, it was 925. You could do 925. You could do Becky's jacket with it. Absolutely you could. That would be a great way. Great color. The only reason I did 900 is because that's what was in the picture. And so I like it. You know, my goal here is to get you to see the fabric that we have and the patterns that we have and how well they go together to what's out there in the stores. I think that if you are overriding it and saying, hey, but I could do this, that's where I want you to be. That's a good thing. Some of you are better at that than others. And as sewers, we want to get better at that. That's actually the goal of this whole thing. What pant pattern are you wearing? I've got the cargo pant on. 3423 is the cargo pant. Whoops. Oh, I messed up something. Oh. Hang on, let me get back. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm staring off into space this whole time, you guys. Does the 5-piece pocket yoga pant fit different than the 3 pieces? No, they're all off the base 34. If it's got a 34 in the number, 3400, 3423, 34, it's all off that base yoga pant. It's like the knit tops. It's like the skirts. It's like all of that. Hi, Peggy. Is that Vicki Harrison as in Vicki Harrison as in California Vicki Harrison? Wow. Vicki, where have you been, girlfriend? Hey, I didn't know that jean jacket shouldn't close. Oh, you guys, see, I'm sorry. Like, if you didn't know this stuff, I sometimes feel like I come across too harsh. Now, I want you to just think for a minute, if you didn't know a jean jacket closed, have you ever seen someone have a jean jacket on where it was closed? Ever. Think about it. Go on Google, search for jean jackets. No one closes a jean jacket. It's an accessory item that's meant to be worn open. It's not meant for warmth. It can be warm, it can be another layer, but that's not the goal. Guess I've been living under a rock. Or maybe living beside a rock, you know. Please continue to spread the facts clearly. Oh, you guys, it's harsh. Vicki, I can't believe, how are you, girl? Anyway, that's it. You guys have seen it. You've seen what I think you should be sewing. These jackets, these colors are right on trend. They're popular. They're wonderful. They're beautiful. They're out there. Monochromatic jackets, pants, pinstripes, white pants. All those things are going to take you a long, long ways. All right? I'll wait for a minute and answer any final questions. And then I think we're good, you guys. I need jackets to close in the winter months. You're right, you do. So you don't wear a jean jacket in the winter. Jean jacket is not for warmth. That's why jean jacket is so good this time of year. It's spring. Jean jackets are fall. I'll even go with that. But jean jackets are not meant to be worn in the winter. They're not a winter coat. They're not meant to keep you warm. And if you think that you want to button up a jean jacket, you shouldn't be wearing a jean jacket. You should go to a trench coat or another kind of coat. Jean jackets are now. Jean jackets are perfect for this time of year. All right? I'm liking this format. Okay, good. This has been okay, you guys, listen, I really appreciate that feedback because I think what I'm seeing in the stores, what I'm seeing in the magazines, we have the fabric, we have the patterns. All we need to do is put them together. So every couple weeks, I want to tell you what I'm seeing, what's on trend, the fabric, the pattern, how to wear it, shoes, handbags, how to put it together. And we're just going to look better and better, and we're going to have more fun sewing because we're going to know exactly what we're sewing and why we're sewing it, what it's going to go with, and I think it's just going to be more complete. I love this jacket. You'll see me wearing it all over the place. I just love it. It's perfect for right now. It's perfect color. It's just everything. It's right on trend, and it's just fresh. All right? All right, I just made a brocade jean jacket. I can't see that. For an evening event. Okay. So jean jackets to me don't say evening, but hey, it can be if you, like you said, if you made it out of a brocade. It's kind of like making jeans out of a, out of a satin. It's done. Jeans are, the pattern itself typically doesn't lend itself to black tie, but it can be done, and it is done, and people like it. Thank you. Make the Veronica beard with the dicky for some warmth. There you go. But kind of like a jean jacket. Let's see. I think that's a good format. Okay, you guys. Thank you, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. We went to Italy together. Sherry got home okay. Sherry, I was sick the next morning. I barely made it to the airport by myself, so it wasn't much help to anybody. Only because I ate too many croissants. Lots of good information. All right, how often are you doing this format? We'll do this format every other Tuesday. So like next Tuesday, we'll have our normal webcast, the different topics. This will be every other. And then Thursday, we have Q&As every other. And then we have like this Thursday, what I did for this Thursday, the YouTube, I did a placket. I did a sleeve placket. This is a really simple thing to do. It's on a blouse. You're going to have to forgive me because some of it, my hands are in the way, but you'll get the gist of it. And I just wanted you to see sewing on the cuff. So I kind of filmed parts of this while I was doing it so that you could get a real easy glimpse. So Thursday night is going to just be on this blouse sleeve, this placket. It's called a continuous bind. Continuous bind, I think is what it's called. Remember Diane Keaton's, you guys, the lights are so bright over there, it's hard for me to see. White pantsuit in the movie with Jack, what's his name? Beautiful. Oh, Jack, Jack Nicholson. So helpful to see the fabric and your pattern suggestion. Pictures are fun. Good, you guys. Good, okay. Or not, I'm so sorry that you were, that's okay, I had 12 hours to sleep on an airplane. So it was okay. It was just really early and, it was just fun. I mean, Italy was just fun. Like I said, too many croissants, too many chocolate croissants. Your body can only handle so many of those. All right, y'all, I'm going to sign off. I know everybody got home from Italy, okay. We're going to Paris. 2 days in Paris, 1 in London. We're just going to have a lot of fun. You know about the Labor Day weekend? I told you our 4-pattern class starts tomorrow. So those are our new spring patterns. There's a class on that. And we had our serger giveaway yesterday. We have emailed the person who won, and I've not gotten a response back. So I can't say a name until I get that response back. But thanks everybody who contributed. We just are so grateful. We're in the throes of doing our next season of Fit to Stitch. It's on European designers. We've got an incredible lineup. And we just really appreciate your support. We could not do it without you. So, I really can't say thanks enough. We'll actually start to sell that. It's season 14. And we'll actually start to sell a little earlier than normal just so that we can get those funds built up. And we're going to start we're going to give away another serger. We'll all announce it all. When it comes up, we'll announce it. All right. So I think we got you all. Let me just make sure. We're in daylight saving times. We are, yes. Oh, we probably didn't post that. I bet we screwed that up because it just happened Sunday. I bet we messed up the time. Sorry about that, you guys. So for us, it's just a little before 8 o'clock, or 7, what time is it? Yeah, here in Dallas, it's 7:35. I'm sorry, it's 8:35. It's 8:35. We lost an hour. Okay. All right, you all. All right, we appreciate you sewing. Appreciate you being here. The goal is, as you know, happy sewing. Happy sewing. And hopefully we can get you everything that makes you have happy sewing. All right. Later. Bye.